episode fucking 68 and shit. Yeah, 68, and I'm sitting here. We finally got my man B Lover Lawson back in the building.
What's happening?
I like the way you did that. And then we got Lola.
Hello.
What's popping?
Same shit.
Now, I got a button over here that I need to motherfucking press, but I'm trying to find it. Here it is.
Oh God.
This nigga's getting murdered.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, cuz.
Thank you.
Like, you're grown up, cuz.
Yeah, I'm getting old. Man.
I be feeling like
I'm 35, you know.
I be thinking like that's like one of the most grown up things people can do.
Yeah, that's like
to even make the decision to say.
Hell of a decision.
I'm sure.
A lot of thought and shit.
A lot of thought. Was it like? What's the thought though? I'm asking
Don't make sure she wasn't crazy, you know, all that other stuff.
Make sure she wasn't crazy or you wasn't crazy.
I know I'm a little off, but
how many years have y'all been together?
10.
Damn, y'all been together for 10 years?
Mm-hmm. About time, right?
I would think so. Yeah. Y'all kids?
It's a dog.
Just a dog. See, that's beautiful, yo. You know, black love is in the air.
He think he's a fucking human now, but that's another story.
Black love is in the air. It's beautiful, yo.
Absolutely.
You know, I'm gonna give into my announcements and all that shit before we discuss more of your pending nuptials and shit, because I got shit to say. Right. You know, nothing crazy. You know, I just want to let niggas know certain things. But you know, welcome back to the show, everybody, and it's a pleasure to be here again.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
I like talking to y'all. Y'all funny.
Thank you.
Now
I don't.
You know what?
Try.
Me neither. You just be saying shit. That's really how you be thinking.
Period.
And I think that everybody should know that this episode is sponsored by me. Again, motherfuckers. Feel free to visit cutsbykb.com for all your barber products and accessories. I got do-rags, t-shirts, shavers, beard oils, and a whole bunch of other shit for barbers and shit. Like, you know, just go on there, buy some shit, and we can all be great. Support black businesses.
Absolutely.
And also, for our patrons, anybody who want to support the show, you know, make a nice little donation, go to patron.podbean.com/KNS. That's patron.podbean.com/KNS. Now, go there and make a fucking donation. I much appreciate you. But no, back to my man B Lover Lawson and his pending nuptials. Once again, congratulations again.
Thank you.
You know, give you a good hand clap there. You know. Now.
Good. You should be.
I'm ready to go on vacation.
Man, that's what I was gonna ask you. Like, what you going? Y'all going somewhere for this wedding, or like, do I gotta like get on a flight to see you niggas get married?
Probably. Wait, there's a lot of shit to clean up. You need to get on a flight anyway, yo. You fucking work hard as shit. What the fuck on a flight?
I don't mean I need to fly.
Why not?
The fuck?
Who says working and but like who says working and flying is supposed to go together? I don't.
Vacation and working is supposed to go together.
Yeah, don't.
I know you want to go to Atlantic City, but you want to go to Atlantic City for a couple of days?
Fuck no.
Right. Ain't no fun at that. That's far as driving.
Cigarettes and Geritol.
Right.
Fuck no. You to fight for.
Yeah, just make sure you don't get JAXN.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Yeah, you know, just don't turn into another DERRICK JAXN situation, because that shit.
Goofy and shit.
Like, I have not seen the videos. I promise. I've seen. I've like, you know how like when you watch a show on the phone, like it'll scroll by, but it won't be no fucking volume on it. Mm-hmm. That's how I looked at the video, because all I could see is the caption. Like, bruh, like you really sitting. I feel so bad for his wife. Like, I don't know if she's stupid. Honestly, like, I don't know if she's stupid or if she's the most supportive, understanding fucking wife on the planet. Because me as a man, I couldn't imagine asking my wife to even sit there with me and while I explain this shit.
So.
And the woman, come on now, how would you feel?
Either she is cheating as well.
She better be.
Her face look like it.
Yeah.
Or she could be just so indoctrinated in fucking religious like culture that it's just like her mind is just manipulated to be like, I'm gonna stand by my man. That's fucking sick.
I don't think that's
a cult.
Yeah, that's some different type of shit. Because I was watching I've been watching this show called City on a Hill. I don't know if y'all seen this shit. It's fucking amazing. It's about a bunch of fucking police corruption in Boston and shit, right? And one of the dudes is an FBI agent, and he's an old dickhead to his wife. And I guess he knocked up his little mistress or whatever. And of course, she came knocking on the door at his motherfucking house. And I was like, ooh, I'd have shot that bitch. Like,
no,
that's what I thought. I'm sorry, but I would have. I'd have. You're not coming to my house.
You're not supposed to do. No, I do not support violence against women. Y'all wrong. Period. I don't give a fuck. You fucking this bitch raw and you got her pregnant. That's your fault.
Yeah, it's my fault, but it's also her fault. She came to my motherfucking house.
I thought that was an intruder.
No.
Yeah, she trespassed.
You are not shooting women. Don't cheat.
Some women deserve to be shot.
No, oh my god.
It's not about the
just you're not about to say this shit after what
anybody that comes to my house and don't need to be there.
Sorry.
Man or woman.
Whatever.
You were not.
If just roll up to your motherfucking house, you ain't shooting him. You want to shoot this girl because she's pregnant and she about to endanger your marriage.
All right, maybe I'm gonna shoot her and no shit like that. Yeah, that's how the situation.
That's terrible.
But the point I was trying to make, he was a whole piece of shit to his wife, and she started taking like classes or something. You know how those like in the movies where the wife starts to find herself and shit. Yeah. So she started taking classes at the school because she decided she wanted to be a teacher. So she was taking classes or whatever, and she ended up in a room with, I guess, one of her classmates. And I'm cheering on like, hey, go ahead, fuck this dude. Go ahead, fuck him. Because look, this is after, the girl that already came out talking about, like, you deserve to fuck this man. Like, that's what I was thinking to myself. And then she stopped and like, it's rules against this because I'm Catholic and it's like being unfaithful. And I'm like,
that religious dogma is a bitch.
Yeah.
I never realized it. I was never into it. But it's like a lot of people, especially women, it's because we're taught, women as a whole, especially in this country, we are taught that our worth is literally between our legs. So if we're not a virgin, we're never going to get married. What do we give our husbands? And it's like,
I know one thing.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
if he fucking, I'm fucking. I'm going to enjoy my life.
I don't want to be giving no beginner pussy anyway. But I need that shit got to come with some mileage. Honestly,
that's what we're taught. And then if we sleep around too much, oh my god, like you're a hoe. How can you sleep with 10 people? Meanwhile, men out here literally fucking whoever, whatever. Men are fucking chicken sandwiches on the internet.
Excuse me?
They're having sex.
Who the fuck put their thing on a chicken sandwich?
And McChickens on camera on the internet. They're fucking trees. They're putting their dicks in dirt. Literally.
That's disgusting.
And men are not devalued from doing this shit. And I'm like, this is really...
Yeah, they are devalued right goddamn now. Like, who the fuck putting their thing on the chicken? This is worse than American Pie now. Like, I didn't think chicken get worse than American Pie.
They fucking
Jews at my diamond. Motherfucker.
Look, oh my god. See, bro, I wasn't even going to talk about that because I don't want to talk about it much.
I'm sorry.
Discussing this, but go on.
It's crazy.
So, okay.
Nigga, they was waiting in line, bro.
What?
Oh, they were.
See, I don't even know.
I couldn't believe this shit.
My beef with that whole thing, it's like, where was the protection? Y'all all just fucking the same person and nobody wearing a condom? Nobody?
Hold up, pause. They was in line like waiting behind each other.
Yes.
So
wagging their dicks.
Yes, waiting for the
waiting to
like how does this shit even get started? I didn't even like how did it get started? How do you be like, yo, while you're in the bathroom, like, let's go. Like, what the fuck?
Imagine what that group chat was like.
Yo, like
I can't imagine no shit
like that. How do you sit? Like, who sit this out?
Like who right out there? Like, yo, let's go fuck at the mall.
There recording shit.
It's the mall.
As a grown person, like,
and they probably was some stone cold killers too, yo. You would have never thought of it. Never thought they was in there just fucking each other. Like, it's crazy.
You seeing shit?
Like, I saw the video.
I didn't see the video. I didn't want to see the video. Honestly, I didn't even want to know what happened. Like, all I kept on seeing was Mondam, and then I just saw something about somebody fucking somebody. Yeah, and I was like, whoa, I'm glad I didn't go look for that shit. Like, I don't want to hear that. No, that's just negativity. That is all negativity, and I don't want nothing to do with it.
The rumors that I heard is that one of
them, that motherfucker, like, yo, that's my motherfucking son in this bathroom.
I heard that one of those men were married to a woman. A couple of them have baby mothers. And one of their spouses or partners was a woman. She found the video. She leaked the video.
Oh, my God.
And that's what I heard. So.
That's type shit I wanted to do, and you piss her off to that extent.
Like, it's just, I mean, but, okay, homophobia.
Gay bitch. She called him all types of names.
Homophobia is a real thing, and you should never out people, period. Especially in this day and age, because motherfuckers are getting killed for just less.
Right.
But it's like, yo, what the fuck? Like, this, to me, it's almost sociopathic. It's like, y'all for real just no condom? Like, no condom.
That's crazy. I'm like,
no condom. Just, like, come on, man.
I can't believe it was just done, period. Like, they couldn't have did that shit at home. Yeah, like not. I mean, like, we all know.
Niggas be fucking in fucking parking lots.
Who was recording?
I saw somebody
they couldn't have been out in the parking lot with that. Like, I was
like in the fucking Giant one day. I'm like, y'all just fucking right here. It's daylight.
Like, out here wild.
Damn.
Yo, I was going grocery shopping. They was fucking.
Yo, people were going crazy.
I don't know.
They probably had the kids in there. Look, fucking kids in here. We got to go. They probably fucked about 3 weeks. They said, fuck it, right here, right now. They said they were in the grocery store and they were just on. Like, shit, I can't hold it.
I don't know. I don't know. The kids struggle. I can only imagine.
That's a different kind of horny right there. Broad daylight, market, parking lot. That's horny.
That's definitely a whole nother level.
Yes.
Like, I don't think, they never got that bad. My God. It's been in front of Giants in the broad daylight. You know what I mean? Old ass people would just be walking by, especially you're in the first couple of rows.
In the back. I normally park my car further back because I don't like old people hit my car.
That makes sense.
So, yeah. Like, they be letting their kids push the cart. You don't push it near my car. Thank you so much. I'll walk.
Just scratch your child ass.
Oh shit! All right, can we double back to this? Yeah, we was talking about Derrick JAXN. Like, even with that, like, I haven't seen the video. Like, I don't want to listen to these people no more. Like, I'm so removed from certain shit. Like the internet will just tell you. Like, especially Twitter. Yeah. Like, if you were on Twitter, like, Twitter will just tell you everything you need to know without you having to watch a second of fucking actual footage. That's how I found out about the Mondam thing. I had no idea it was fucking, man on man sex going on in this bathroom.
Sex orgies.
Yeah, until I pieced it all together from Twitter. I would see, oh shit, they up Mondam and tripping. Oh, these motherfuckers nasty. Oh, it was boys fucking in there. Oh shit, there you go. Like, yeah, like, I'd never seen the video. And this I ain't even heard of this DERRICK JAXN guy, but apparently he gives like relationship advice, or
he was like a relationship guru on Instagram, and like he's relatively handsome. He's like in shape. Supposedly, like he's supposed to be telling men what women need and what women like. Because normally, like these relationship gurus, especially when they're men, they're bashing women. So he's supposed to be like the other side of that. Like, oh, well, you need to treat your woman like this, or you need to not cheat on her and all this other shit.
For years.
Whole time.
I've been talking this shit for years.
For real?
Whole time. He is fucking around on his wife. Now, one thing that I saw on Twitter that spoke volumes. So when Jay-Z was fucking around on Beyonce, and when Kobe was fucking around on Vanessa, they both came out flawless. Like, You know, they presented themselves to the public flawlessly. She came out.
They richer than is.
But still,
and they got whole teams of public relations people to make sure they come out flawlessly.
We still got CoverGirl.
But no, I'm just saying, like, they got a different kind of machine behind them to make sure they come out okay.
And when you are an influencer on social media, you have to be your own machine. Mm-hmm. So you need to present yourself to the public in situations like this, in my opinion, correct. Now, with this whole situation, I personally would not have gotten on camera for him. Because this is his brand. Like, she don't have a brand.
Oh, so she's not, like, a part of the entertainment?
We never saw his wife until now.
Why the fuck would he do that? Now he done embarrassed her 10 times over.
Bruh. Embarrassed her.
The whole world knew who she is.
And we saw her, like, she ain't had no bra on. She was in her
clothes.
Looked like
she got out of bed.
Yeah, she looked like she just rolled out of bed and, you know, put the baby down. She still had her bonnet on. And again, it's nothing wrong with that if that's how you want to present yourself, because you don't give a fuck about what this nigga doing. Because you probably got your own dick waiting on you like, nigga, I gotta hurry up and finish getting myself together so I can go see my piece.
Right. Right. Like, but you know, one of the things I kind of took away from, like, social media, it's just funny that you mentioned, like, Kobe Bryant and Jay-Z and all this other stuff. And one of the things I thought of, right? I see a lot of, oh my God, I can't believe he cheated. Oh my God, why would he cheat? Even that motherfucking Quavo dude. Oh my God, why would he cheat on her? Here's the thing.
Niggas gonna cheat.
It's not, well, more than likely, yeah. It's possible. It's
strong possibility.
Yeah, it is possible. But what I'm trying to say is, like, all right. Wow. One of my people told me one day, he's like, yo, a man is only as faithful as his options. I try to clarify, I try to switch it up and say people are only as faithful as their options. Now, when these men become rich, famous, and well-known and all this other stuff, their options don't go down. It makes it 10 times harder to not cheat. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you just if a regular motherfucker out here running around cheating too, imagine what a motherfucker with 1,000,001 options is gonna do.
But that's what I'm saying.
And, like, I don't understand why it's so surprising that these people did what they did.
I feel like it's surprising to the public because they look at these people as, like, ethereal. They're like, Beyonce, nigga, you cheated on Beyonce. You cheated on Saweetie. You cheated on like
you said, like
niggas will stick their dick in a chicken sandwich. They don't care.
I don't even like standards for men
are subterranean. The standards for men are subterranean. So a man could sit there and be like, means.
I know it's bad.
It's beneath the earth.
Shit.
So
I know it's with the dirt. I know it's with the terrain.
I ain't ashamed, nigga. I don't know.
It's like, I mean, my expectations for a man is like, well, I shouldn't say mine. The public's expectations for men is like, oh my God, like, he doesn't beat me. He's like great. It's like, he shouldn't. Like, why is this a thing?
Yeah, that is crazy.
So it's like when the public sees a relationship like Derrick Jackson, or you see somebody like Derrick Jackson, they're like, oh, well, he's not going to cheat. He's not going to be, he's a good guy. And it's like, yeah.
He had the world full time.
You don't know that because you don't know this nigga.
I think, honestly, it's extremely hard to not cheat. You got to have a higher level of focus to not cheat. Because I don't care what nobody said. At some point, everybody gets tempted.
Temptation is a natural human thing.
It is. That's what I'm saying.
If you act on that temptation, that's when you fuck.
Yeah, but it's see, if it's temptation after temptation after temptation after temptation, sometimes you fold on the 38th temptation.
The thing is, it's like
it's hard to do
for men. Y'all don't realize that it is equal or worse when you're a woman.
Oh no, especially women with large eyes and
Shut the fuck up.
I'm sure it is.
I mean, it's like
we just naturally weaker. I'll be the one to say it, like, because we are.
I mean, man, I need another drink. I ain't gonna speak on it.
Speak on it.
No,
I'm here. That's what the fuck I'm here for.
For what? It's for me. It's like, okay.
It's okay. Let's have a discussion.
it's like if you're gonna be in a relationship and your whole mentality is, well, if I do cheat, she's gonna take me back. I hope what's good for the goose is gonna be good for the gander. Because if you want to tiptoe out the door, I promise you, I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna do it better. And I'm gonna hurt your pride though.
The average man couldn't take that for real
at all.
Yeah,
I'm like, you just mad like that nigga was inside of it. You know what I mean?
He was all in there.
But it's not even
like, he just really didn't think he probably did. If he fucked up better than you, came over.
But then it's like,
oh my god,
you don't even want to do it that much.
Let's put ourselves in Beyonce and Jay-Z's shoes. Who the fuck is Jay-Z gonna cheat on that's better than Beyonce? Name me one that looks better. Her. Okay, so Beyonce.
It's certain
Beyonce probably.
I
really hope Beyonce fucked LeBron James.
Oh my god,
that'd be crazy.
Yeah, because it's like look at LeBron James versus Jay-Z. Have we seen the footage of him like trying to like swim, like when he was trying to dive?
They did get some bad pictures.
Yeah,
it's so funny though. He was like the way he was there, the way they getting them pictures. Yo.
So we talking about looks.
I'm just saying, like we're gonna talk.
I'm just saying, like this is a little.
Hold up.
That would hurt.
I'm trying to get deeper into what she's saying.
I'm just saying, like
we talking about.
We're not just talking about looks because not a lot of times physical appearance doesn't really matter. What's a 10 to you could be a 3 to me. Yeah. But it's more so about like if you're gonna say like you're gonna cheat, you better make that shit count. You better make that shit hurt my pride. If you're gonna cheat on me, that bitch better look. Okay, I understand.
You can't be out here just be cheating with
I understand.
No bum and shit like
really her.
Yeah, that was mad as shit. Like she was fucking. No, I ain't doing nothing. I'm doing all this shit.
But hold up. Can I give a rebuttal to that?
And then that goes to.
Can I give a rebuttal to that?
You know he fucking.
I had something to say.
And it's like, how you come back to that? He fucking the dog shit out there. He ain't got nothing, and he got
homosexuals are a thing.
Wearing her ass
homosexuals?
Homosexuals.
The fuck is that?
A nigga that's trying to fuck for a roof over his head and food in his stomach.
So I ain't never done that before.
He will walk
so you
inside.
know like that. You ain't got nothing. He fucking my girl. You know he wearing the house. So it's like, yeah.
That's what I was getting ready to say. That you said that nothing type nigga. That's what I was getting ready to say because think about the thing. I got one word. Scheduling. Yeah, man. Schedules matter. And if you got a motherfucker on side that ain't got shit to do but be available to you, like it's different. Like, cause sometimes it could be the convenience.
You at work, this nigga home working out and shit. Ready to go fuck your girl.
Yeah.
Cause he got time.
A bitch. He ain't got nothing but time. Think about the convenience factor of it sometimes. Like I ain't saying like that in no way, shape, form. Let me pause for a second. In no way, shape, form, I condone cheating. At all. I'm not advocating for shit at all. You know, but it's levels to the shit. That's all I'm saying.
It is levels to it.
That it's different reasoning.
Clearly, it's levels to it. And there's always different reasoning behind it.
Yeah, because. Sometimes it could be
I mean, I don't know. Convenience. It's just like, okay, you can definitely find someone on a different schedule than me. That's probably that probably look better. Probably got more money. Whatever the case is.
Who the fuck feel like doing all that work? Like, I don't have the time.
Oh my god!
If we talking about convenience here, I ain't got time to be doing all that shit. What the fuck?
Trying to get you my day.
You put that much thought into all that shit.
Again, this is why niggas fucking chicken sandwiches.
All the time you gotta put in.
I'm not doing this with
you. I used to do that shit. I don't know how they did it.
3 and 4
and 5 and shit. Like,
3, 4, and 5 what?
Ooh.
Women. How do you? I don't know how. It was managing. Still had time for my friends and work. How the fuck was I doing it?
I don't know.
There's no way in hell I can do that shit.
When I think about that part of my life, nigga, I'll be like, that's so exhausting. Like I can't imagine.
The only way that would work is if we all lived in the same house. That's the only problem. I cannot go through all that shit. Going on multiple dates.
What? Because it was so expensive.
So expensive.
It's so time consuming.
For what though? Like
that should be crazy.
Expensive, dangerous. Niggas was tired. Like it was so much.
Nigga, now just the thought of cheating makes me sleepy. What the fuck? No, I don't feel like it. I just want to get my money and I want to go home. I don't want to do none of that extra shit no more.
Oh my god.
For real, nigga, I didn't have my days. Fuck that. I'm over it.
I am a good girl. I'm an angel. I don't know what y'all talking about.
It's okay. Well, we born again. The fuck?
Yeah. I'm glad that y'all are born again. Look at you. About to walk down the aisle. Don't pull no Derrick Jackson shit.
No, I ain't doing no shit like that. You're a wild guy.
Oh my god.
Okay, I first heard him say something.
Just let you know, cuz you can use my iPad if you do.
Nah.
To record your video, dummy.
Oh my god. But then like she came out with a video, I think today. Like in a military, I didn't listen to it. Again, it was the same thing. I was scrolling through Twitter and the video just popped up. No sound. Supposedly she's talking about her appearance in the last video. She's in a military jacket and a black beanie. She looks like a rebel from the Congo.
What the fuck?
And she's on this video, like supposedly it was like a lot of like Jesus talk and how she's gonna stand by her husband.
Oh Lord.
I just want her to have a friend. I want her to have a real ass friend, like somebody that is like present.
What kind of religion they had Scientology?
They're Christians. That's that Christianity bullshit. Yes.
She ain't been outside in years.
Look at all this. What's the motherfucker from Baltimore? The motherfucker that's still wearing Ed Hardy shit. The pastor. Jamal. Yeah.
What he did?
He fucked like half of Baltimore City.
I hope he.
While he was married.
He did some fucking.
And like, don't he have like a couple of illegitimate children?
He down doing the same shit, I believe.
Who?
He down Atlanta doing the same shit, I believe.
Who?
he moved straight down to Atlanta. He got
Eddie Long, he's in Atlanta doing the same thing. Oh, okay.
He got Eddie Long old church.
I think he down Atlanta doing the same thing, I believe.
He was on the his wife was on the Potomac.
Yeah.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Like, these women stand by these men that would gladly throw them to the wolves at the first sign of indiscretion.
I wonder why.
On that money. Because
they got their TV shows.
The women that stand with these pastors? Hell no. It ain't for the money.
I'm talking about the house.
What is it for?
The housewife.
Like I said, the same reason why this wife of Derrick Jackson is staying with him. It is literally indoctrination. Indoctrination means brainwashing of Christianity, of their religion, that they have to be solid wives to their husbands because this brings them closer to Jesus.
You can tell I don't know nothing about that.
Look. I have heard a lot, and I'm just sitting there looking at them like, let me tell you who it won't be.
Yeah, because I couldn't imagine.
I wish the fuck somebody would be like, you gotta stand by me. Like, yeah, okay.
I mean, I want
some of us money though, because I figure shit. I'd rather cry in the Ruger than cry in this motherfucking
period.
I mean, motherfucking right, shit.
If you gonna break my heart, nigga, break my heart in a Ferrari.
Tears feel way better going on bank statements with commas.
If I got a cry in bed, let me be an Alaskan king. Let me have cashmere comforters. But I wouldn't. I mean, what?
I want to drown myself in the finest liquors.
You won't catch me on nobody's social media. You are not going to fucking embarrass me publicly.
I just can't. People really like the fact that social media has on people. It's scary. They make it. You see, they have movies.
It's terrible.
Movies and shit that's showing how it's really fucking. People watch a movie like, damn, that shit crazy. They don't even realize.
It's just happening to you.
I looked at that movie. I was like, oh my god. I just look around people and shit. I be at dinners and shit. Everybody does.
I don't even want to be. That's why I don't want to be outside no more.
It's retarded. I hate going outside. It's either this or it's this.
Yeah.
Take a picture, bro. Nigga, can I eat?
I be mad as shit with my kids. Yo. Can I hold your phone? No, you can't hold my fucking phone. Eat. Let's talk and color on this fucking mat.
Validation, that was scary.
Yeah, man, that should be driving me crazy.
But imagine how weird it was for people when the newspaper first came about. You gotta remember, most people didn't even know how to read when the newspaper came out. So it's like, this is our newspaper.
I love it though, because
social media is going to.
I couldn't imagine.
So is technology.
There's certain shit that I couldn't imagine living life without. Though. Like, I'm watching this City on the Hill show. I hate to keep saying it, but it's a good fucking show. And they got them big dumbass cell phones and shit. I'm like, I'd be bad as a bitch if I had to put that in my pocket.
So it's like back in the 80s?
Early 90s. It's like 91, 92. That like set in Boston. And I just be looking at a lot of the shit like, this nigga had the motherfucking roll his window up like this. I'm like, oh my God. Yeah, I'm like, oh my God, I couldn't imagine having to do that shit all day. Like, I'd be bad as a bitch. Like, it's just certain shit like from those, like, could you imagine life with phones and you didn't know who the fuck was on it? Like, you couldn't screen no calls. And, you know what I mean?
Imagine. So our parents are still around from, our aunties, the uncles. We got family that was around that our age back then, back in the early 90s, right? So rolling up your window by hand was normal. You know, cell phones weren't a thing. This shit was high tech. This was on James Bond type shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was.
So his daughter's getting kidnapped. You gotta really go fucking look for him. You can't track the
from now. This shit is gonna be so obsolete. It's gonna be crazy. Like,
hopefully 30 years
from now are gonna be looking at us and our shit. Like, I can't imagine having to drive my car.
Right.
I can't imagine having to put gas in my car.
Actually, definitely I would love to not have to drive. I basically drive my fucking legs crossed. I can't stand driving. This shit is sucks.
I hate driving.
I drive my fucking left foot. That shit ain't fun at all.
Immediately.
Yeah, that's the first thing on my list. I mean, as soon as I hit $1 million,
he gonna hire a chauffeur.
Well, after I have sex.
What?
I posted that the other day. I said something about
as soon as he hit $1 million, he gonna have sex, and then gonna
I'm gonna lay that shit out on a ridiculously large bed. I'm gonna crucify somebody's daughter. That's what the fuck I said. So after the sex. Yeah, after I had sex, I forgot. I'm high now.
Millionaire sex, huh? You know, like that.
Oh yeah, after I had sex, I'm a high man driving.
I wish I could tell you how it is.
I can't stand driving, cuz. I hate that shit almost with a passion. I used to like it. Like, I just started hating it real bad. Like, I don't know, within the last 6 months.
I don't like it because it's city, right?
It is.
I can feel my car breaking. Every bump I hit, it's just breaking.
You pay too much attention.
Yeah, no, that shit cracking. Like, I'm there. It said, kink.
Your music ain't loud enough.
Nah, bro.
I just don't be giving a fuck.
My door. I just looked at my car like, don't do it.
The door shook.
Don't do it. Because don't nobody care.
I was so mad one day that I got my trying to do the right thing and shit. 3 days later, yo.
I want the right thing, getting the alignment?
Yeah, my wheels was fucked up. They said the wheels is
I feel like Baltimore City should, if you live in Baltimore City, I honestly feel like that shit should be taken out of your taxes every year because they aren't doing shit to these streets
at all,
especially in black areas. So it's like our streets are predominantly big ass gaping fucking potholes,
and they don't pay you for it either.
And it's like, what the fuck?
They don't pay
I gotta pay y'all taxes. Y'all not even fixing my streets. But I live in fucking Baltimore County. And they always fucking paving these streets. And I'm like, yo.
That should be pissing me off.
Thank you. But at the same fucking time, I'm tired of seeing motherfuckers like, you gotta wait.
Yeah, I'm so sick of them.
Bitch, I gotta go. Like, I gotta deliver food. Like, stop.
I just don't be want to drive no more.
Then y'all just
my nerves. Then your shit break. They tell you tough luck. Tough fucking luck. Yeah, I had to file an insurance claim for a pothole. My shit was there. My car was almost total. Nigga.
You should be able to sue Baltimore City for
that. I tried to. They told me I couldn't. They told me.
That's because Marilyn Mosby ass was taking your money to go.
Probably was.
They gave you that. They gave you that. Watch where you going, nigga.
Phony ass insurance claim. Phony ass claim number. that don't exist. You call back down there, they tell you the claim number ain't real. And then you end up, oh shit, man, the whole left side of my goddamn car was broke. And of course, you got to get the right side fixed. So I had to come out of pocket with that shit. Car still wasn't right till the day it died.
I hit a traffic cone on 695. The car in front of me swerved and like it knocked it into the, and I couldn't go nowhere. It cracked my fucking fender. I had to get my fender fixed. And then the fucking insurance company was like, yeah, so we gonna bump your insurance up $700. I'm like, who? Let me tell you what the fuck I'm gonna do. I swapped my shit over to USAA real quick. Thank you so much for my father for serving in the military. Kiss my ass. Like, I wish the fuck I would. I didn't do that.
That ain't your fault.
Get the fuck out of here. This is why I got insurance,
it costs too much to live.
I fucking hate this country.
Pay to live and pay to die.
Yo, my uncle died from COVID. You know, it costs like over like $1,200 for me to get him cremated by the fucking city. And if I didn't claim his body, they were going to donate his body to like the Maryland Science, whatever. So I didn't know he passed.
They gonna donate
it's a long story. I'm not gonna get into it because it's a downer. But at the same time, like it was a rush to try to get him to claim his body. And then I had to get him cremated. I got him in the process of getting him cremated, they were like, my grandmother wanted to see him for the last time. They were like, oh, that's going to be a $90 charge for 10 minutes. I was like,
I would right to jail.
So I'm on the phone. I'm like, wait a minute. So in the middle of a viral pandemic, you are taxing me $90 fucking to see his body for 10 minutes. I was like, so if I don't use the whole 10 minutes, do I get a refund? Because we can do it for 5 minutes. $90 to view his for my grandmother to view her son for the last time.
That is insane.
Yeah, I got smooth in jail.
That's like, shit that make.
And that was to get him cremated. To get him buried, it was like upwards to $7,000.
Only thing would have saved him would have been this. If I ain't had this in me, I'd put somebody to sleep in there. Sleep.
It's definitely a savior. I'd be so calm. You know how angry I get there.
To see my loved one for the last time, I just paid you to burn him? Are you fucking kidding me?
The urn was extra
tore that little
to get his death certificate was extra. I'm like, what? Like, this is ridiculous.
Everything there I could have broke, I'd have broke.
So
and they have been nigga of the year.
And that's why, like, for this whole that's
crazy.
The stimulus checks, it's heartbreaking because it's like, you know, I was in a financial I am in a financially privileged position, you know. So people who have to bury multiple fucking family members during a viral pandemic, I can't imagine how much that shit costs for them. Yeah. And they only getting fucking $1,400, $1,200. That was my whole stimulus check. Like, what the fuck you mean? Off of one. Yeah. Off of one. It's so fucking sad. It's all like I can't. I have to move. Like, I just want to leave this fucking country
bad.
That's
why everybody going crazy.
Yeah.
This fucking city is sick.
This city, this country.
I got an announcement to make.
What you got?
Y'all niggas is blazed. I am jealous.
What the fuck would I have to do that? You got more.
I can't. Not yet.
You ain't jealous.
I am jealous. Just not yet. Not enough, I guess.
Y'all ready for my announcement or what?
Yeah, go for it.
What you got to say?
So, you know, last week we was having a real big, I don't know, kind of discussion about your business, right, Lola?
Yes.
So this week we got to have a discussion about Barry's business.
Yes.
Because my brother here is doing some things. I think you should tell people about what the fuck it is that you're doing. Because I got questions.
Well, got me a little cricket machine, you know what I'm saying? Little heat press. So, you know, making masks, making t-shirts. Made a couple capes today, for salon capes. You know, I'm about to work on the hats, everything.
You gotta get better at this.
I do. You know,
you sound crazy right now, cuz.
I do.
But tell people how to find you, where to check out your work and all that other good shit.
On Instagram, B.Lawson_30. On Facebook, it's Barry Lawson. I have a business name coming soon, real soon.
It's okay, yo. You're in the beginning stages. You ain't gotta go through all that, cuz. We're in the beginning stage. I'm just saying, I'm getting this business started. This is fucking beautiful, yo.
Yes.
It makes me very, very happy. Because I hate jobs.
Yeah, fuck them shits.
Like I don't hate jobs, you know. I just don't want to have one.
You hate jobs.
They want to control you.
I don't like them too much.
They want to control you.
That's
all it is, about control.
And certain people have a certain kind of makeup. And like to see you start this journey, it makes me happy because I'm like, oh, now we can talk about this shit.
Yeah.
Like now I can hear him complain about dealing with people even more.
I know.
But on so many different levels.
I deal with them.
Which kind of
and I'm coming around to that. It's crazy. I never thought I would start liking. Not saying liking humans, because I don't like them. Don't get that shit.
You can't say you don't like humans, cuz when you want them to buy your shit.
I love,
See, you gotta get better at this, cuz.
I'm working on it.
I got you. You gonna go through your media training right here.
Working on my humanism.
Only like 12 people gonna watch this anyway. It's okay.
So Michelle, we need is one. All we need is one, the right person to watch.
Oh, no, I'm fucking my life, so don't worry, it's one.
It's okay.
That one right person.
I know. I ain't worried about it, yo. Consistency is key, nigga. It's been making me happy. Yeah. Just being able to keep on going, it makes me happy.
I'm gonna start posting every day.
But you know what? Yeah, I noticed you've been posting a lot more too. Yeah, it's making me happy. Yeah, I can't wait to hear your first I can't wait to hear your first rant. About the business because I saw one last night. I think, I saw one I think last night or the day before. I don't know on LOLA, Twitter.
Oh my god!
You're like, I don't fucking people read.
Okay.
People really don't read.
And I laugh at that shit so hard. I'm like, yo, welcome to my world.
It's
I get so frustrated.
Aggy. It's like I specifically, so I don't like talking on the phone. But talking on the phone is very difficult when I'm taking orders because people have a lot of background noise. Their voices come in very garbled, and it's hard for me to hear. I don't want to have to keep repeating myself. I don't want you to have to keep repeating yourself. Right. Things can get lost in translation. One thing I don't ever want to lose is my customer service. I feel like I have great customer service. I love my customers. It literally fucking says in my bio to text this number.
People don't listen.
To DM me. They will call that fucking number. And then when you call the number, it's almost like you're leaving a voicemail. You have to say your name. And when I answer it, it's like you have a call from person. And then when I'll answer it and then they'll hang up because they think that it's a voicemail. And it's like, if you text me, we won't have this problem.
Right. Oh my God.
I promise we won't have this problem.
Damn him.
It's like
damn him.
Every time I hear somebody complain,
never had a trouble with a puppy.
These just make me happy, because I every now and again I go on my rants on whatever social media because the shit is so fucking irritating.
My Twitter ever. Y'all won't know my Twitter. If you don't know me, you won't know my Twitter.
To have to say the same shit over and over and over and over, because it's always somebody gonna say, "Oh, I didn't know." Now I gotta say the same shit over and over again.
You gotta break it down and try to word it another way.
Yeah, this shit drive today, for instance. I'm gonna tell a story about my day today. Okay. This is the goofiest shit I've ever seen in my life.
I put a contact. I hate y'all.
Told you. It was coming. But I had a person scheduled. I had never cut this person before, and they were scheduled at a specific time. Now, an adult haircut on my schedule is 45 minutes. do you put like 25 minutes into it? I purposely give 15 minutes. Like, if your appointment is at 12 o'clock and you're not here by 12:15, I'm gone.
Oh, so I'll be having a little bit of time when I get here.
No. Listen to what I'm saying. No. Like, if your appointment at 12 o'clock and you're not there by 12:15, I'm probably gonna leave.
Yeah, you're done.
Like, I'm not cutting you at this point because now you took my 45 minutes and turned it into 30, but you want the same quality. I want to get the same quality. That's why it's 45 fucking minutes. Right. So now, for the second,
and say that in the description.
Yeah. So to get back into the timing of the thing, the appointment was at 12:30. I leave out of the barbershop at 12:45. At like 12:56. One of the barbers upstairs texted me like, "Get a new client here." I'm like, "What? I didn't see nobody fucking walk in this bitch." Right. I opened the door. Sir, can you come outside? And I tell him, like, I'm not gonna have time to cut you now. Right. I'm like, when did you get here? He said, like, I got here like 12:30, 12:40. I'm like, no, you didn't.
It said 12:30, 12:40.
Yeah,
that's a whole 10 minutes.
And I'm so strict with my schedule. Like, I literally was standing at the door at 12:15 just so I can say, right. I gave my 15-minute window. Now I'm not doing this shit because it's gonna run into my next client. Like, yeah, but my appointment says from this down to that. So I'm like, yeah, that means you're supposed to be here at that time. Yeah, and that's the a lot of time that it takes for me to perform what the fuck you want me to perform.
You come in here and shape up hour.
Yeah, like
time now. No, I don't have time to do your whole haircut.
Like, there's a reason why, I can charge what I charge. This is because my thing is the details, nigga. If you took away 27 of my minutes, right. I don't want to do this shit no more because I'm gonna put out some half-ass work and then you will say that nigga Corey cut me. Yep. No, right. I can't have that on my conscience.
And what pisses me off with that is if it was them that had to wait because of the client that was late, they would be, oh my God, Corey is so unprofessional. He got me waiting and I gotta pay this, that, and the third for waiting. It's like have fucking courtesy for other people. Think about yourself in this person's shoes. But nobody wants to take any type of accountability for their own actions. So it's like,
because it's just a haircut to most of them. And that's why I told it's
a haircut for them, but when they're sitting there waiting because the person in front of them was just getting a haircut, it don't become just a haircut to them. Yeah. It becomes, oh well, I can't get I'm waiting so long to get my haircut, I can't go do X, Y, and Z. You know what I'm saying?
As me being a barber, right? It could be it's like the barber / beauty business, hair business. I like to look at it as like the vanity business because everything is based on how I can make people look, how I can make people feel about their look or because of their look. And when it comes down to that, a lot of people don't give a fuck as long as they get theirs. They don't care. As long as they get their haircut, they don't give a fuck who they can convenience. True. Like, and that's why I like to. I ain't gonna say I like to like throw shit back in people's face, but that's why I like to be strict with my schedule. Right. Because like you're not gonna waste my time.
No.
Like you waste my time, now I'm gonna keep your deposit. Yeah. I still mark this as a no call, no show. But like
the girl does my eyebrows. If you have two, well, I think it's now one no call, no show. You're completely forever off of us. You can't book again.
Well, I did block a dude today because he asked me about it. I like that. Here's the thing.
She don't play no games. And she just does eyebrows.
Even to have that clowns having to do that, that's some dope ass.
No, typically I would have kept his deposit, but I gave it back to him. I gave it back to him because I blocked him. Because I felt insulted at that point. Like, we having a whole discussion about an appointment. Why do I have to explain to a grown ass man how an appointment works? He's like, just if your appointment at 12 o'clock, that don't mean if your appointment's time is from 12 to 12:45, that don't mean get there at 12:30, nigga.
It's the entitlement behind it.
Like that don't mean you can get there at 12:30. That's basically how he was talking to me now. And if I felt like my intelligence was being insulted, I don't know, my business acumen or whatever, like I'm just a retard at this point. Like I'm just fucking silly at this point. Like I must be boo the fucking fool and don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Like I ain't got 10 years in this bitch.
Right.
I've done more haircuts that niggas thought of, dreamed of, paid for.
I've noticed that a lot of people with Black-owned businesses, they look at their patronage as charity.
Yeah.
So it's like they booked with you. You should be happy that you have a client. Why are you pressing me about what time I'm coming? And it's like, nigga, what?
Yeah, because that's one of those moments.
You be doing this with Vidal Sassoon? Kiss my ass. Like, let me tell you where you're not getting your hair cut. Me.
That's one of those moments where, like, you know, I try to be as humble as possible, but that's really like, motherfucker, you don't know who the fuck I am. Like, did you not know who the fuck I am? Like,
it's just all like
I'm really good at this shit.
I really noticed that, like, with people with my business, they, you know, and it's no shade to nobody, but my time is valuable. What I provide is valuable. I'm not about to undercut myself. If you were to go to any of the other upper echelon chefs and ask for the things that I provide, the food that I have provided, the food that has been asked for me to provide, I do the shopping, I do everything. I cook your food, I shop for your food, I deliver your food.
That should be good too.
And niggas will sit there and look at me like, bitch, you should be happy I'm ordering from you. I'm not. Thank you. I appreciate you. I will never beg a nigga to order from me. Like, no, I'm not begging you. Right. You have 1,000,001 places that you can order from. Don't none of these places beg you to order from them. You feel like you're giving me charity because I'm a Black-owned business? I celebrate the fact that I'm a Black woman. I love the fact that I'm a Black woman, but that's not a hindrance to my business.
I need more.
If you want to order from a white woman, be my guest. You're not going to get the same quality. No shade, but it's like I give quality. Like, the fuck?
Well, somebody said that, you know, white food is always delicious.
I mean, look, from what I have seen, the cookbooks I have tried, I've always had to speak to my ancestors and be like, put a little bit more in there, baby. It's okay. Put a little more in there. They don't know what they talking about. You know, no shade.
I never thought I would have to explain to a grown-ass person how an appointment works. That's sick. Like, I was so... And then when he said something about... He's like, when he turned around and said, what about the deposit? I said, I'm done with this nigga. Like, I said, I'm done with this nigga. He's like, you can have that money because I will never cut your hair. Like, I will never cut your hair. I block the shit out of them.
Don't think rules apply to them, man.
Yeah, it just made me mad.
It's the entitlement and thinking that Black-owned business. Like, how the fuck you think? Them being a patronage of
when can you show up at 30 minutes late? You want to show up to the fucking movie 30 minutes late?
Right. You can't show up anywhere 30 minutes late.
I can't think of nowhere.
I can't even take my dog to pets 30 minutes late.
You can't show up
30 minutes.
Not even 10 minutes.
You might as well go home.
Yeah. That's the only place you can show up late. You can't show up nowhere late. Like, how do you think this makes sense? What do you think I'm supposed to be doing right now? Why you late? I'm supposed to be cutting your hair. What do you think I'm supposed to be doing right now?
Yeah.
I ran behind to get my dog, and I had to take my dog to get groomed. I showed up about like 10 minutes late.
My dog was too.
Like, bruh. They were like, "Oh, well, you're late, so you have to find another opening." Oh. Nigga, they were booked out for like 6 months. I had to find another groomer. Like,
I'm booked up for at least 3.
It is real though.
It's like you have to take accountability. Like, I took accountability. I fucked up. My bad. It wasn't nobody I could call because they wanted to answer the phone because they was busy. So it's like
May almost done with.
Are you serious?
I'm booked like the son of a bitch.
Man, goals.
Blessed on how it
growth. To be
that's
booked.
Why,
it ain't even April.
Somebody said that shit. Somebody asked me that shit earlier. Like, yo, how you so much? I'm blessed on how he's feeling.
Period.
That's all I can say now. Like, I'm just. Huh? When the next time you got an appointment?
Apparently, man. I ain't got one yet. I ain't got one in yet, so now man,
you better get on your phone and book this nigga now. Right now.
Why don't y'all sneak one in?
Shit. You ask me waiting until June. You gonna have a sad girl summer. Keep fucking around.
I'll figure it out.
I can do this. I can't do that.
I wouldn't suggest you do that shit either. That shit was horrible the last time.
I'll never try that.
I don't try that shit ever again, cuz.
I just can't get with that. I can do the little bush or whatever. I can do a little sponge.
Where my I gotta find my my sound effects real quick, yo.
Sound effects. What's up?
You don't know what I'm clapping for. That was the goal.
Affirmations.
Yeah, the goal was to become booked with motherfucking business. Yeah. And I did that shit 42 times. Over.
I can't wait.
It makes me happy.
I can't wait.
Awesome,
the more people that order like family meals, the more I'll get booked out.
Don't worry about it.
You won't have to worry about your lunch lady becoming the postal lady.
Good, because I don't want that shit. And I like when you look.
Barry is really over there ready to.
He really trying to find an appointment.
Not even moving.
He really trying to get his appointment.
I love it.
But not like that's like powerful type shit. Like when you can speak some shit into existence, like Kanye West did.
Yeah.
Oh
I still can't believe Kanye West is the richest. Is he the richest black man or the richest
in U.S.
man
history?
Period?
He said the richest black man in U.S. history.
That's crazy.
I can't believe that he beat out Diddy. Diddy just seemed like I just really thought Diddy was like.
Everybody thought that man was crazy.
Oh no,
I didn't.
He definitely suffers from some type of mental.
I thought his delivery
irregularity.
was real bad, but I didn't think what he was saying was bad at all. Like when he was trying to be like the next Walt Disney and all that shit. When he was talking, I didn't think that was crazy at all.
I love Kanye's art. I really do. And I understand his insanity in a certain level from losing a parent in an adult age. People really don't understand it until they live it. Because I didn't understand it.
Why ain't nobody telling me this shit was backwards?
I thought it was the way it's supposed to be. I don't know.
I noticed it.
Mind you, we both looking at our.
I was reading the little thing like, what the hell is me? I read that a couple times. Like, microphone. I thought that's how you wanted to do this shit. I read that word a couple times.
But nah, the bad thing
I try to lean over and try to see the whole word because all I see is me W.
Somebody just said on my live they're trying to schedule one for December, a haircut.
That's what's up.
Oh shit, it's going down again.
When the fuck is December?
I
can't be that booked. Hell no.
I think they just joking.
Yeah, fuck that.
Don't knock you.
I don't want to do that. But nah, the bad part about it is I had did that shit before I started smoking. So I was it was all bad.
Yeah, I just thought it was a bit like that. I was like, damn,
yeah, I'm looking at your microphone over there like, why am I up there? So I'm looking dead at the microphone. I don't see no spines or nothing. Screen thing, whatever the shit is called.
What about the little honey? That's a little crazy. Yeah, the little crazy girl. The little girl.
What girl?
Yeah, that shit in DC was crazy. So 2 girls, 13 and 15,
kids,
supposedly tried to steal their Uber's car. There was an argument over the Uber driver trying to take their phone. One of the girls had a taser. Somehow, some way, they got behind the wheel of the car. The 13-year-old was behind the wheel of the car. The drivers, it was a 66-year-old man. He was trying to get his car back. They were like, it was a fight. They crashed the car. The man suffered like multiple injuries. He died in the hospital. These girls are now facing like 2nd-degree murder. Mm-hmm. They're facing, they're facing some serious charges. And I'm like, they are babies.
Fucking kids. This is crazy.
They are babies. So it's like, do you blame COVID for this shit? Or do you blame, because you gotta remember, COVID has literally changed everybody. These girls, their brains aren't even fully developed yet. Your brain doesn't fully develop until you're 26.
I mean, look at the Little Mermaid ain't shit. All these kids, yo.
That explains it.
That's why
that explains
a lot.
A lot.
Yeah. They don't have their. They only got a conscience yet. They don't know. They don't know.
They don't know what's right or what's wrong. Their brain is
now
not
it's
fully
like
developed.
I was 20. I'm sorry. I was 27 when I decided to become above a full time. I think.
When you
it's like so. I started thinking this shit around 26, and it's made shit since at 27.
Yeah.
27. Look at that dumbass job.
And then it's like,
makes sense.
But I
thought I was in there. I'm like 27. Shut good.
And unfortunately, we are from the age where our parents were brought up like post like World War II.
Yeah.
So like they were being raised by people from post World War II. So it's like at 20, 21, these niggas saw war. So our parents were brought up like, you gotta have a good job. You have to make sure you have an education. You have to have a house. You have to be married. You have to start 3.5 children. So they passed that pressure on us, and we sitting here like, what?
Right.
We can't even afford a burger right now. Like, what job?
Your kids so expensive.
I don't know how the fuck.
It cost me like $3,000 a month right now.
It's crazy. I can't imagine. But the good thing about kids, at least one day, you don't get your money back.
No,
how?
Eventually they're gonna earn something. They're gonna try to take care of you.
Who?
My dog,
maybe.
he ain't give me back shit. He ain't never
you
gonna pay me back. Unless he hit it big on YouTube.
Listen.
Or get Instagram followers.
Don't put that pressure out there. Trust me.
Because he's taking that money from
his
little badass.
Look, your kids, like, look at a lot of people in our generation. A lot of people in our generation suffer from a lot of fucking generational trauma.
This is crazy.
Their parents, like, endured, like, put on so much shit for them that a lot of people are now realizing that their parents are fucking toxic.
Yeah.
They don't speak to like their parents. A lot of people in our generation, they're like, my father was this, that, and the third. He was abusive, blah, blah, blah.
A lot.
Their mother, like a lot of, especially with women, a lot of their mothers were abusive. They were toxic. So we aren't looking at our parents as these like figures anymore.
I've never looked at my parents more differently than I do now.
Because you're a parent now. They always say that.
And not
when you
just
become a parent, you understand.
And just living.
I don't want that smoke.
Yeah, and just experiencing life and learning things, period. Outside of, me being a parent now. I look at them so different.
You look at your children or your parents?
My parents. I look at them so different because I think most of it stems from beginning to recognize traumas.
Right.
And when I look at certain things in my childhood, I'm like, dang, that's why I'm like this. Yeah. Like that type of shit right there. Like it's certain shit that happened in my childhood, like in a large percentage of my drive is so my children will never have to experience it.
Yeah. It's like
I know if it's one thing that I do know, I know I need to sit my ass down. Like I know I need to stop working so fucking much.
Yeah.
But nope, I am not. I refuse because
you gonna sit down.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit down.
Whether you want to or not.
That's when I'm gonna sit down.
Ready to or not.
Driving.
That's when I'm gonna sit down then because I be damn.
It's gonna shut down. Son.
Listen.
When it shut down, I'll chill.
You make sure ain't nowhere when you shut off. You better take your goddamn break.
Yeah,
it's like I look at it like this. So
breaks be dumb, cuz. Breaks be stupid. Every time I think of a break, I be getting upset. And I got a wedding. My fucking uncle getting married next month. And I'm mad as shit. I had to take off that Saturday to go see this nigga get married. Like I love this motherfucker to death, but I'm mad I'm gonna be missing money because I'm gonna see his ass get married.
Money gonna be there.
This is the thing that
when it's supposed to be.
This is how I tie racism into everything. Racism is tied into everything in America. So unfortunately, with Black people, more specifically Black men, back in slavery times, like they had no power. It was no way for them to have a family unit. So they started, like, once they became sharecroppers, once we were free, they became sharecroppers, or other menial like work that they could find, and they making like pennies, and they got mouths to feed, and their wife is at home. Women still couldn't work. Black women specifically, fuck what we was gonna do. We was washing clothes for like a quarter. So they taking their frustrations out on women. Abuse was rampant back then. You know what I mean? So that's where that idea was pushed into, our community. How dare you let your woman talk back to you? How dare, like that idea started coming about. And then it was like bringing it back to DERRICK JAXN. This is why he was probably felt free to cheat, because that's what our great grandfathers and grandfathers was doing. I know y'all heard of like men having whole fucking families on the other side of town. Like,
and all I can imagine is the stress.
Yo,
all
like
I
they
can think
wasn't
of is
stressing
the
about
stress.
shit.
That sounds stressful as fuck.
Then they have both houses and shit.
Yeah, they had to pay for both houses.
Oh my god.
The drinking problem.
That ain't stressful.
That's why they do. That's why
they drinking. People drink from stress.
Yeah.
That's stressful. They think they can drink it away, and it doesn't do anything away.
All that shit is traumatic. It's trauma, and it's like we don't talk about trauma. We want to pray it away because of Jesus. Because of Jesus,
everything's gonna be all right.
I'm not going down nobody's religion. I'm just gonna say that ain't for me. So it's like all that shit is happening. This is what we're raised in. This is what our parents were raised in. So it's like when it comes time for them to raise us, my mother was fucking 20. I am 32. I cannot imagine having a baby now. At 20, you want to know what I ain't even talking about what the fuck I was on at 20, because thank God social media wasn't active like this, like now. But at 20, having a whole baby. So at 32, she had a 12-year-old. Excuse me. Yo, if I had a 12-year-old right now, me and that baby looking at each other like, I don't know. Like, the fuck were you on to do?
I would have
you said, I don't know.
14-year-old right now.
Yo, what the fuck?
I was talking to D yesterday. I want to choke him now. He gets so big. I'm about to drill you. But he got ass on that shit.
Who is this?
My God.
This guy's man.
He's so hard here, man.
Yo, and those are kids. So it's like, how do you can't, like, so as parents, raising children with the traumas we've experienced, with the traumas we've endured, with what was passed down to us, it's like having to raise other humans. I don't understand how fucking people are all in therapy. Like, therapy is just the way. I can't. Like, holy
this is
shit.
therapy. This is therapy. See, look at this shit. This is therapy for me. That's another reason.
To a therapist,
but no, for real, like
doctor.
just having a place that I can vent and shit. That's what I mean. Because like niggas be needing that shit.
Yeah,
that's always the whole shit. Now I be talking shit out and shit.
Bruh,
shit feel good. I used to be like, we did what? We about to argue. Yeah, no, you're not. I leave the whole situation. Fuck, I'm not arguing nobody. Yeah, it's like
I hate arguing.
You gotta talk this shit out.
Yeah, now I'm getting
can't keep running.
Oh my god, I ain't never want to talk so much.
Now I be like, no, fuck that. Come back and talk to me. No, don't walk away. We gonna talk this shit out. I'm like, damn, you growing up.
Yeah. Yo, communication is key.
I didn't know how important that shit was. I used to be like, you want to talk? We gotta break up. I'm not doing that. I was doing that shit. Now I was like, the fuck are you gonna talk to me? We gonna fucking talk this shit. No, you're not walking away fucking upset. Get the fuck back over. You gonna figure this shit out.
For me, I don't like arguing, and when my emotions are high, it's really best for you not to like just let me settle.
Are you a puncher?
No, I'm not a puncher, but I hurt your feelings.
Oh my God.
With my words. I won't hit because look,
you know what?
I can throw a jab.
That's a good reason.
Somebody can knock my ass out real quick. I'm only 5 foot.
Your words hurt.
I can't eat a punch. But I will cut your ass down with my words.
I ain't been punched in a long time. I'm not sure how I would react to a punch. The only thing I don't think is like shit, punch back. Like, but it's like
I'm not condoning this. I'm not condoning violence.
I don't want to be in no physical confrontation ever in my life again. I know it's I don't want no smoke. I don't want to fight nobody. I don't want none of that shit no more. I think all the time. I still want to say I got it. I don't. I don't. If you don't want to fight me, I don't want to fight you. I don't want no problem with nobody. I don't want to find out my fucking. This bone fucked up.
That shit hurt.
Plate in my jaw. I don't got time to be fighting.
Walking up steps right now.
It's one or two things. Bad back. I don't want to fight at all. I don't want no problems with nobody at all. That's why I'm not.
I'm gonna skip this portion. I don't want to talk about my problems right now.
Don't. It's okay.
It's okay. Saying all that shit, nigga. I got one knee though, and this bitch hurts like a son of a been hurting like a son of a bitch these last couple of days. Yeah, man.
There you go. It's time to sit down.
Yeah.
Fuck you. I got shit to do, cuz. I'm
off
tomorrow
anyway. A nice little motherfucking Swedish massage.
I'm off tomorrow.
We can go up to Kelsey's. Kelsey's is a spot up there. I don't want to put out there. But
wait,
we can go up there.
What?
Yeah,
then what is good?
I don't know.
Food?
Food place in Atlantic City. I always go to when I go up there.
Why the fuck what's up with you in Atlantic City?
Whenever I go up there.
Yo, I hate Atlantic City.
That food's so good. And the people so nice, and it's black owned too. They got they playing a little jazz. You went there one time by mistake. They had a little jazz band and shit. I'm like, shit, I'm coming back. Every time I go up there, I make sure I go there.
I took a day trip to Philly recently.
I want to do that.
It was so fun.
Cheese takes me so weird.
Yo, they
and then I don't drink like I used to. Like, you know, I know they.
Oh my God!
I went on South Street with a little. What was it? Fat
yes.
Tuesday or something.
Yeah.
Back when it was drinking, I went there Monday. I'm drinking on the way up there. Motherfucker. We went to Fat Tuesday. Got that big dumbass cup.
Yes.
Drinking in there.
It was so.
We got a cheese stick. I'm like, bro.
Man, you tripping?
I ate it because I was drinking.
I got a cheesesteak from Ishkabibbles. Shout out to Ishkabibbles in Philly. Best cheesesteak I've ever fucking had. I got the cheese whiz and I got I think I got provolone cheese. No, I got American cheese on top of it. I don't even fuck with American cheese regularly.
That's cheesy.
Yo, it was so good, and I got onions. It was so fucking good.
I went to a spot called Sister Muhammad.
I got some orders to do tomorrow, bro. I got orders to do.
This weekend, go up there. It's supposed to be nice this weekend too. Oh God,
it's gonna be 80 degrees Friday.
I'm wearing
shit.
That's too hot. I ain't been doing my.
I gotta find my shorts.
I gotta step my push-ups.
Shout out to Dr. Baltimore. I need to get back in.
I ain't been doing my push-ups.
I gotta go back. I gotta do some more crunches because look, I just want to wear Nike shorts.
It's not gonna rain or shit like that, is it?
And I want to have long braids to my calf.
Is it gonna rain on Friday?
I think I heard so.
Shoot. I can't wear shorts if it rains. Can't get my chip wet.
Cause I think it's
short out.
I think it's.
I know, right? This start going crazy.
Come on, man. Iron Man ain't gonna short out. He can be fine.
It be short sometimes. I be
feeling like
just lock automatically.
It was gonna rain all day today. I think it's gonna rain all day
Friday. I woke up and shit, had my girl all this food. 5 days was all hooping. Everything got wet, yo. Everything got wet. Cause no, the other night I threw a fish on the grill. Motherfucker was smacking once again. I ain't gonna lie.
I love it.
Saying I don't know about it, but probably the best thing in the world.
You haven't had mine, so it's okay. No shade.
I'm gonna get some tomorrow.
What you ordering tomorrow?
Some salmon.
You said order salmon from me?
Yeah, you want some salmon tomorrow? I ordered something tomorrow.
I don't think I got no salmon tomorrow.
What you got? Oh, I gotta check the menu.
Nigga just started making up shit. Like, hey, order some salmon.
You order salmon from?
He ain't asked if she even cooked salmon. If you did, why the fuck don't I see it?
Listen, I can.
I'd have been ordered that shit out.
I'm gonna have to like buy it.
And I'll do my Tupperware with it too, y'all.
What Tupperware, cuz?
The one I had the salmon in, left it. Y'all ain't nobody eat. Wasting my goddamn $30 salmon I bought it. You need the same.
I did eat it.
You did?
I ate some of it. It was a lot. Nigga, how much I'm supposed to eat?
Why you have no feedback?
These niggas never get feedback ever. Ever.
I order again.
The free fish
feedback. I like the shit. This nigga, he put the salmon fish on a grill on Instagram and shit. That's what I said. I said, I'm about to pull up. Obviously, I like that shit the last time I had it. What the fuck? That's your feedback. Nigga don't.
Not just you.
Nigga don't want no more. Then you know.
I be telling people all the time, like, I literally tell people all the time, I be like, please let me know how you like it. Text me if you like it. Let me know if you don't like it. I'm like, give me feedback. Niggas don't say shit. Corey is the only fucking one that has ever, like, he will always hit me back and be like, yo, them fucking Philly cheesesteak egg rolls is good as shit. Literally, that's all I text her. These Philly cheesesteak. Yes, I will have those. And I have crab cake egg rolls, and I got jerk chicken egg rolls. No, I'm off, nigga.
Yeah, you gotta do that shit tomorrow.
I'm off.
This ain't fucking business time. I mean, it is. I mean, you talk
I
about
I am on my Instagram right
taking
now.
orders and shit right now.
This is like giving them a little bit of. As long as you live in Baltimore, Baltimore City or Baltimore County, I do free deliveries.
I'm off tomorrow. I don't have nothing to do.
I got a couple orders tomorrow.
I don't even know if I'm gonna want to do anything though. Like, cause the last time
all you should be doing tomorrow is smoking and sleeping.
That's what I did the last time I was off.
That's it.
That's resting, yo. I be getting up at 5 every morning, yo.
After I talked to you the other day, nigga, the next time I saw the sun was like 5 o'clock. I went straight to fuck. After I ate my fucking bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich. And the next thing you know, it was fucking 5 o'clock. I was asleep like the son of a bitch.
Not get no fucking rest. And it's worse now. First it was like, oh, I get up go to work. Now it's like, I gotta go to work, but I gotta work.
Your brain
and ideas and shit. I
can
be up right now. Nigga, look, I'm laying in the bed for. If I ain't sleep,
we was talking about that last show.
Welcome,
how we don't sleep. But now that I got this sinus infection, I take 3 to 4 Benadryl. I wash it down with some nighttime Theraflu.
I got no bennies in the house.
And then I take a shot of some NyQuil.
My
ass be out. Like, there is no question. There is nothing that will wake me the fuck up. And bruh.
Damn. Can I be mushy?
Tonight, when I get off, I'm gonna get
I gotta say some sentimental shit.
Ooh, say some sentimental things. Ooh, you about to be in them fifis. Let me hear.
Yeah. That's my nigga, yeah.
Feelings.
That's my nigga. Oh. I just felt like, we just got something else, like, more in common, yeah. Because I don't know if you caught it, Lola, but he said something about, like, yeah, I can do this, I can do that, I can order this, I can order that. I'm like, nigga, I ain't think like we could. You understand how once you label yourself self-employed, nigga, everything is a big deal.
Yep.
And it's always something to do. There's always something to research. There's always something to fucking figure out. See?
Order some every single day.
See? It's always something.
It's still in my regular name. I ain't used the business name yet. I got orders. I gotta fill them.
Yeah. I got you to do.
Write the receipts and shit later on.
Like, it's a different kind of life, nigga. And it's like, I felt like now our conversations have just changed dramatically. Because I'm going to listen to you complain. I'm like, huh. I'm going to listen to you say shit like, oh my God. Nigga. Shit be costing a lot. Like, shit be, damn, cuz. Don't die on me, nigga. I say some sweet shit. I mean, that's my nigga.
I love it.
Because, like, it's one thing. It's beautiful. It's like, you know how, like, it's not a lot of friends. Like, it's not a lot of circles that have people that live the same kind of lifestyle.
Yeah.
Or even, have that. Like, it's like you, even if we just had regular jobs at this point, like, you would have your job, I would have my job. Like, it's a completely different world. But when you step into entrepreneurship, nigga, it's a very small community, nigga. It's a very small community of people that think like we think. to have to deal with what we gonna have to deal with starting out and going forward. Like,
I guess
it changes the dynamics of a lot.
The last time I went down Miami with them niggas, I was like, it motivated me. I'm looking like, yo. I'm thinking, I got a couple of hours. You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, we walking in these stores. And I'm looking at them now. Why y'all even in these stores? Like, it was in these stores. I'm like, y'all niggas is really in these stores. I'm like, I mean, I don't say, I ain't no broke nigga, you know what I mean? But I'm like, yo, I wouldn't even consider buying these fucking glasses, yo. And I'm like, just buying this shit, yo. And then more, I'm so proud of these niggas, yo. These little dirty niggas, I mean, from Baltimore City, they walk around here, they got 1,000 glasses on. I'm proud. That shit motivate me. You know, some niggas be like, yeah, man, you niggas doing this, yo. Fuck you. No, I'm proud. That shit made me so proud. Like, yo, I'm happy I know that. I'm happy I'm there with these niggas. I'm like, that's some cool shit. I'm not buying that shit, whether I can afford it or not.
I'm not.
But the fact that they okay with buying this shit, and we just going on about our day, it's like, yo, that's all right, yo. Them niggas got businesses and shit.
And not
like,
be,
yo,
like, it not be a stressful situation.
You know, I ain't worried about none of that shit. It's like, yo, this will be getting niggas eating lobsters and shit. I ain't gotta worry about them saying, I didn't get that.
All I had was some water and chicken.
Right. We ain't worried about none of that shit. It's like, it's gonna get paid somehow, somewhere. Like, that's cool, yo.
Yeah, I definitely can't wait till I get to that point to where I can just, you know, roll up into any store I want and buy literally whatever I want and still be like, so where we going out to eat? Yeah. And still be like, oh, we going here and that. Like what you said, like being in those, like going on vacation is a luxury within itself. So going on vacation was a thing that I never thought I was going to be able to do growing up in fucking Baltimore City. Like, bitch, first time I saw a fucking palm tree, I cried. I
didn't take my first flight until I was 21.
This is amazing. I got on my first flight. I was like 18. Mm-hmm. This is back when I was modeling. Thought I was kidding. So I flew to Los Angeles. It was me and my mother. Me and my mother never been on a plane. We never go to BWI. Like, so we got on an airplane, and when we landed and we saw palm trees, me and my mother looked at each other and was like, wow, like, yo, like this is some real shit.
It ain't just on TV.
So it's like, to take a vacation is a privilege and a luxury within itself. But to take a vacation and then be able to shop in luxury stores, understand? Shopping in luxury stores is a whole different fucking monster when you have money. When you have money, when you got wealth, them niggas will bring you champagne. Mm-hmm. What can we show you? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't even think I can say anything in here, but show me everything. Like, what?
Saying that, like, I haven't taken a vacation in a very long time. But the last vacation I took was Vegas.
That was fun.
I've been to Vegas.
And you know what? That turned out to be like one of the best vacations too, because it was very comfortable.
Yeah.
That was probably, that was the first trip I took, first guy's trip. Mm-hmm. I went on where I felt completely comfortable with whatever the fuck they wanted to do.
Right.
Like, we could have went and did this, whatever. I felt whatever, nigga. I'm good. I can do it. Like, yeah, like previous trips, nigga, I was on a budget. Like, it was a lot smaller of a budget. I was still on the budget on that trip too, but
right, it wasn't
the budget was different. I had some good wiggle room. Yeah. It felt different, and I was like, that's when I realized, like, you in the right path. When you can do shit like that,
happiness, they are lying.
They ain't had enough of that shit.
They are lying.
They ain't had enough of it.
Like, what?
Because
the first time I got a fucking massage at a spa.
I got to schedule my massage.
Listen,
I'm behind like 3 months.
I am.
I get a couple 90 minutes.
I am a very hippy dippy, free love type person. I don't like that we live in a capitalistic consumerism society. But when I got my first fucking massage in a spa, and I got a facial in a spa, and they like, I mean, and how I felt walking out and how I looked walking out. I was like, I understand why niggas want money. Like, I understand why they want wealth. Because that shit was amazing. I felt like I was walking on air.
I don't even feel bad. I see that little bill. I be looking at it like, damn the fuck. I be like,
and the
this
great
pay off.
Like it just felt
I'm a female spy, but no 2 or 3 90 massages. Clean me right back up.
Whole body realigned.
You forget there's problems outside.
Yo.
You don't worry about the parking garage, none of that shit.
The air tastes better.
Everything. Music.
They give you fucking cucumber fucking water while you sit after you come out the goddamn sauna.
Yes, I'm very thirsty. Dehydrated actually.
Here's some cucumber water, and they got the fucking. They got the
glass you have.
exactly.
You rub all the moisture out of my body. I am now dehydrated.
Bruh.
Yes, I would love that water.
Aloe vera, cucumber water.
I'm calling them tomorrow.
Bruh. I love going to spas. So now I understand why would one need wealth? Because in a society like this, to go to something like that,
check this out.
Okay,
right?
I will work
in the words
to get that.
Of the late great prodigy from Deep, nigga said having cash is highly addictive, especially when you're used to having money to live with. It's different. When you're used to a certain lifestyle, and even like the first time you get a glimpse of a higher quality or whatever, you like that shit. It's certain things you. Yes, I love that fucking.
I gotta rewatch it.
Wolf of Wall Street. Jordan Belfort is actually on my vision board. He is on my vision board for 2021. I'm gonna take a picture and send it to you so you can see.
Until recently, I thought I was Wolf of Wall Street.
Bruh,
things have changed.
Yeah, that shit wicked right now, guys.
I don't even know. I don't know what to do. But don't worry, bro. The shit went. Damn, man. I was up.
What stocks did you have?
I got quite a few. I sold a lot. I narrowed it down, but I was up quite a few. And these last like maybe month, 2 months.
Yeah, it's like a month been rough, cause
you gotta ride it.
I know.
I mean, I bought some new joints.
I'm just like,
I'm still adding.
Don't even look at it. Like, try not to look at it.
That's part.
You gotta try not to look at it.
I used to get all work.
I gotta check it out 2-3 times.
Now I get up and I be trying to do little shirts. Now I still got to stop some. Get my phone. And shit still doing bad. This down, I buy a little bit there and shit.
I'm dead.
Like get a little $100 a day. Shit, whatever.
One of the things.
Green is green.
One of the things that Jordan Belfort said is like, it lives through me, even though it wasn't for me, but still. He said, I have been a poor man and I have been a rich man, and I choose rich every single time.
Yeah, me too.
Because it's like, and it's horrible because that movie is just all about greed. Like, he was just a greedy motherfucker, but he lived a motherfucking life of luxury. He had everything. This nigga lived life and he played the side missions. Okay? This motherfucker drove a fucking helicopter high off of perks and quaaludes, drunk as shit.
But yo, he lived.
That nigga had fun.
He lived his life. I'm sorry.
That's a white man shit. Only a white man could do that shit. Now, this man
so they're saying drugs, living your drugs and drinking, living your life, and driving Ferraris. Yes, motherfucker. If you think it ain't, you stupid.
And then like
it is living your life.
He went to fucking prison
if it ain't life, you tell me what it is. Don't say you're spending time with the kids. Yeah, he did.
He did spend time with his
children.
children.
He was a great father. So there you have it.
And he had a beautiful wife.
You know what I mean? Nice fucking house.
Beautiful home.
They had went out and bought themselves some teeth and shit.
Like that fucking yacht.
Bought the teeth and shit. The yacht. This motherfucker, that shit crazy, man. And I thought I was on my way up. I was at work telling everybody and shit. Put my phones on with stocks to buy it. Yeah, man, you what? I ain't showing them shit 6. Last 3 months.
Oh my god.
He back though.
Boy is dead.
I really want to load up. I'm saying, if I had about 5, I'll load up though. Be nice and good by then, but right now I can't play that game right now.
I can't do this shit no more.
Corey is down.
They bought themselves some teeth. What the fuck? For real? I thought it was just the big teeth.
Jonah Hill brought some teeth.
Yeah.
Everybody that they did. I forgot what his name was in there.
In the movie, he had the big white teeth.
He bought them big ass white teeth.
I love that movie. I mean, but yeah, it's like
his teeth was already that big though.
Yo, like that's something only a white man could do. Because I mean, like in reality, he went to prison because he was robbing niggas, but he went to prison for like 5 years. Got out. Now this nigga is like still alive, traveling the fucking world, talking about this shit, talking about how to be rich, and I'm like. You know what?
After the whole movie, the moral of the story was basically like how to scam people.
Yeah.
I felt like the moral of the story is don't give a fuck about what anybody got to say.
Well, there's that, but I'm just saying. God, even at the end, he was trying to, sell a pen to a person.
Yeah,
that's
like,
at the end, and that's basically what he's doing now.
This pen.
Yeah, that's basically what he's doing now.
Yeah.
Same shit, like in Wall Street, you selling pieces of paper.
Yep.
Realistically,
bruh.
Yeah.
If that.
Them motherfuckers live life. And it's like, I wonder what is, so the Wolf of Wall Street was then. So what is it now? Like, is it going to be like the teenagers that are becoming millionaires off of YouTube? So when they turn 21, they gonna be like out here tripping balls, doing coke out of prostitute assholes.
Oh my god!
Holy shit!
Y'all about to kill me.
Making their own goddamn YouTube, making millions of dollars.
Yo, like opening fucking toys. Yo, toddlers are like opening toys.
I ain't never gonna be able to stop coughing.
You on CNBC today? Motherfuckers got 24 million.
Who?
Some TikTok dude. TikTok dude. 24 million views.
Oh man, I really can't stop coughing.
I couldn't even get one fucking view on my live. Like, damn.
You know how popular you gotta be for that shit?
I'm like, what the fuck is he?
My god, YouTube is a motherfucker.
What is he?
YouTube and TikTok.
Make sure y'all watch this shit on YouTube, cuz.
I'm addicted to TikTok. I love TikTok.
That's why I'm glad I never got on. I just started making stories.
It's funny to see yours, but you be looking goofy as shit, cuz. You be looking
I only do lives when I'm on this show. I don't
go live too often. I don't like doing that shit. People expecting you to talk to them and shit.
What am I supposed to say on live? I don't want to talk to people.
See, that's why I don't.
I probably can make a live myself pressing the shirt.
But look,
that'd be cool.
I don't know, man. I ain't gonna watch that shit.
That's what I'm saying. Other than that, what I ain't gonna talk with that.
Being on TikTok and seeing people on live on TikTok, like you act like they actually give you money on TikTok when you're live.
Huh?
They send you money. Like people who. So I tell people all the time, if you are relatively attractive, get on TikTok, get your followers up, and start going live. It's like they watch people play video games. They watch people listen to music. You can say one shout out like, "Hey, so and so, thanks for following me," and they'll just start sending you gifts. What the gifts equate to is money. I didn't know that, and I went on somebody live and they was like, "Yeah, you want to send gifts?" I was like, "Send gifts? What's that mean?" And they were like, "Oh, it's like sending money." I'm like, "The fuck I'm sending you money for?" Like, I don't understand. What am I getting? Like, what is this transaction?
What the fuck is going on here? I didn't know that.
To talk to me, that's not me. That's not my bag. Whatever floats your boat. I'm telling you, get on TikTok. I'm telling you.
I'm gonna TikTok myself pressing the shirt,
bruh. I have been debating with myself, and I'm gonna get me a corset, and I'm gonna be cooking food in this fucking corset and the tank top. Shit, send me money. Like the fuck, shit. Big titties and big eyes. That's all I got.
Big titties and big eyes.
And I can cook food. That's all it is.
I'm hungry now.
Hooters was created. They made a man had made a whole chain, chain restaurant.
They gone
for Hooters.
I'm devastated.
But just think about that shit. A man created a whole chain of restaurant to sell wings and women with large tits to just walk around and khaki on shorts.
They don't really be having large tits too much. They be just more so having like real good bras.
They started off like that. Towards the end, they just didn't give a fuck. They just whoever came in there.
They wouldn't hire me.
Yo, they had fat asses and everything. I'm like, yo.
I didn't get hired at
They had some girl. They had some.
Ain't that ironic?
That's crazy.
They were saying something was too big.
Well, no, I didn't have that problem.
I had some people that were trying to go.
But they are very fat phobic. So if you're large or what they consider large, they won't hire you. But they didn't hire me because of my hair color. They said I have to have a natural color. Like I fucking dye my hair a natural color to serve fucking wings. They're not even looking at my face. Like anything chin down is what they're looking at.
Ass hooters, like
the fuck? Kiss my ass. I hate restaurants that's like that. So
they play themselves.
But yeah,
I just sold the shit out them goddamn wings.
Bruh. Sitting there coming up to you, hey, did you order some beer? Like, okay.
When I went up there, they was gone. They left in a week. Like
the Hooters up on Joplin.
I don't let them on downtown. The one downtown gone too.
I guess I don't go downtown.
I go out of town. I go to Florida. They go to Hooters now.
I come here and I go home.
I think it's a Hooters in St. Thomas.
It's a Hooters in Tropicana.
St. Thomas, like the hour.
Don't they have a Hooters like hotel in Vegas?
The Tropicana got the Hooters in there.
I could have sworn there was a Hooters in.
I don't know. I'm high as hell.
I wake up early, man.
I know, cause I'm buzzed.
Yeah, I'm high. I'm good and
my
high
throat
now.
Burning.
Yeah, I'm high now. I want to go home.
Just gonna say it in the middle of the podcast.
Yeah, so we can end it.
All right.
You want to shut it down, y'all?
I'm sleepy.
Well, this was fun.
I'm hungry.
This was fun. This was random.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
It was so enjoyable.
Happy to be back, y'all.
Yes.
Yeah, it was nice having you.
You know I'm a businessman, so I can't commit to coming every week.
I hate him so much.
Hey man, you know business comes first. Business comes first. I can dig it, man.
I'm so tired.
I've canceled many podcasts to cut hair, nigga. I haven't done it this year though. Wednesday's a sacred day.
Well, I mean, for me, like I said, once the sun goes down, I ain't delivering. So everything can wait until the next day for me. So whenever the invitation is extended, I'm definitely going to be here.
Oh look, man. Yeah, man, we can figure that shit out, you know.
Just from talking shit with y'all crazy ass motherfuckers.
We got one in April, y'all. What's the day's date?
He said we got one in April.
All right, man, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, man. If I don't feel like saying all that shit.
You got to say it.
I'm hot.
Say it like you supposed to say it, anime.
All right, now, thank y'all for listening to all that good shit. You know, as always, follow us on Instagram at Cuts and Shit Podcast. It's KUTZNSHIT_podcast on Instagram and Facebook. I always forget to say Facebook. Yeah. But yeah, follow us on Instagram and Facebook. Make sure y'all go watch this shit on YouTube. Like, subscribe. Just regular little cuts and shit, just like the podcast spelled. And if you're a subscriber of the show and you'd like to send a donation, become a patron.
How do you do that?
Yeah, man. Hold on. Let me get my shit together. Say no, fucking with it. No, go to patron.podbean.com/KNF.
The struggle.
I'm struggling here. I'm high as a son of a bitch.
I'm pretty sure all your information is on your Instagram.
Yeah, all that shit gonna be on there because I'm gonna be high when I do the edits. Okay. All right, now. Thank y'all for listening. Y'all be great now you're here. One of these days, I'm gonna get one of those wild ass speeches or some shit like that. I know. That thing stopped yet? There you go. Oh my god. What?
Why are you so high?
Because I kept smoking. What do you mean?
This is why I refuse. I'm not smoking no air. I can drink. Cause
I had to sit up. I can't get right in the bed.
Huh?
I'm gonna eat some pizza. I had to sit up. Can't lay down right now.
What you gotta sit up for?
I don't know what to
pizza
get.
Lay down. I had a heart attack.
The heartburn will be real.
Go ahead, eat 2 slices, drink a bunch of water.